Well, arena rush of the day. Gonna be having this defense at first. We'll probably switch it out for a little bit of a different defense, potentially a Nikang defense. And what we do have this time around is going to be having a Leah team. Because a lot of the comments I got under my last video was talking about, you just need LD5, so otherwise you can't do offense, blah, 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 that typical shit. So I did not go for the Zhongshan Lao right now, did not go for the Krogan right now. These units are off-will, so as long as they are off-will, I can't use them against Androids. So that's one thing that this team is definitely worse against. Of course, I can't use it against these things, but I just kind of want to see like how well it does. Like, I still have everything else runed up as normal, so I will be using those if this team doesn't do. It's the main question, like, how often do I actually end up using that team? That's just the main thing. Plus, for the people that actually have like a point of view which they can imagine, it's like, oh, these two units over here could have also been the Truffle plus Leah. It's kind of for you. So because like a Truffle and Leah in this scenario would also work, but I don't really feel like reruning everything all the time and that kind of shit. So for that reason, just using it in this particular team, which was my most common offense. Also, a thing which my most common offense was kind of lacking with the Grogan is that the Grogan is off-key, because making the Grogan in tune is nearly not possible, whereas making this thing in tune with like 120 base is a lot easier. Really a lot easier. So yeah, that's kind of the thing that we're looking at for the rush at the moment. And we'll just see like how good it goes. When it goes, how it goes, that kind of shenanigans. I did not do it yet, but I kind of want to speed up this Zaiross. Should I actually do this real quick? Yeah, I should do this real quick, because I should make this Zaiross into a next tick, and the Zaiross into a next tick actually has a lot more value than this Zaiross. But let me just first check what tick that is, and for the video I'll just cut that out. We're pretty early in the rush anyways. Zaiross on a non-lead. What kind of tick would I like you to be at? Think I'm gonna do you plus 66. Plus 66 is a 164. Looks good, looks good. Zaiross 1, 6, and a 4. And then you want to do as much damage as humanly possible. Using Russian, Asher, and FD's Leah's team. That's a pretty solid team as well, yeah. That is definitely a pretty solid team as well. Okay, I preferably get the high attack version, because the high attack version gives me more chance of actually doing the right thing. Let's actually go for this. Like, that's the thing with Zaiross. Zaiross, it's so easy to over damage the Zaiross. Like, Zaiross really doesn't need that much damage. Like, I even put this thing to accuracy. Why? This thing is already overkilling. Like, Zaiross by far is the best single target damage dealer in game. I only have this version. No, wait, I have two Zaiross versions, so I have to rerune both of them. But the first one you can do, the second one you can copy, which is kind of nice. This is going to be that card rune. You are weirdly enough taking a fight rune as a broken thing. Okay, pretty particular, but sure. If it works, it works. Does this make sense? Yeah, it's 20. So I only lack a little bit. Like, this is barely a change, to be honest. And it's a lot faster right now. That is good. Let's save you in this one, and then let's also change you in this one. But right now you can do the load deck settings, whatever, this Zaiross. Nope, the other Zaiross. Oops, not that one. This Zaiross. Thank you, switch. Save. Because this kind of team, I think, should be relatively easy with just this. And since you will draw aggro from that thing, it shouldn't be that much of an issue. Unless he's like super hard trapping it, but that's also the thing, like even if he's kind of trapping it, a Zaiross with a few ticks faster is harder to trap in the first place. So for that reason, we're probably Gucci to go. Okay, we double missed the death break over there, which is... Oh, and we also missed that thing. Okay, if that is the case, then we're looking at issue scenarios. Sure, mate. Sure, mate. We will redo that. What's the defense? Current defense is the Vanessa Triton plus Tian Lang and Triana. Great. That looks a little bit better. Leo procced first round on both. Yeah, that's true. Some people just have better RNGs, right? I kind of want to see if this works against that. I'm not sure. I should most definitely outspeed. In this case, I could send an S2, but the S2 has potential to get triggered by him. Yeah, I guess that Leah has enough damage now. Maybe even heal block this bitch. I don't even know. Come on, it dies. Good either how. Kill mine. These kind of teams are also just very food for this. You have Gian on defense. Damn, that's bad. Yeah, Leah's still like more than enough for damage. Like the only thing it could potentially not kill is a Triton because you don't have the full stack on passive. Against these kind of things, you can't really use it though, or just not at all. I have faith in my speed though. Do I? Yeah, I do. Yay, I am fast. Let's have you take out this, you take out that. And then you take out this. These kind of teams, can we kill a Byunchul with this? I'm not sure. I think we might be able to. Byunchuls might be on the edge of tankiness, which might be a little bit harder. Never mind, it dies. Now, actually, Leah's a really good counter to Byunchul because of the passive, how the passive works. Okay, the moment that we have these kind of teams, I'm still gonna go for this kind of stuff. As I mentioned before, you can imagine the Truffle and the Leah on these two slots as well, and they would do about similar-ish damage. It's just that this is a little bit better for the insta-kill on that. I really wonder if I can kill this. I guess it's specific bolt to hard counter the hell I'm trying to do over here, but also if he strips attack buff, it could be kind of bad. No, we kind of murder this. And it's faster with the anti-revive. Yeah, it's faster with the anti-revive. But I'm just kind of trying to showcase that you don't need a Grogan for your arena offense. You don't need a Zhongshan Lao for your arena offense. Do they make it better? 100%. No one said that they didn't. But is it a must? Not necessarily. I was kind of scared that this Zhongshan Lao was super fast, but I guess it's decently fast. Cabela Zaiross still good. Yeah, that's definitely a decent offense. Okay, against these kind of things, it's a little bit more tricky because of you, and we don't have will runes. And if I were to put will runes on them, maybe you kind of lack damage. That could be a thing. Also, if you want to rune this up easier, you can just put an Escher in here. Like, a chilling is not a must. It's just that the chilling is faster by a long shot. But it also makes it a bit harder to rune. Because then you need 4 fast sets. Leah damage is good though. Also, you cannot hit these with a Kabila or an Escher. And this is also where the Grogan comes in being stronger, because if I miss a few on these, this is also the perfect moment to miss a few. If I miss on these, I'm not gonna kill, but to be honest, I would have not been able to kill with a Grogan as well. So if I miss like this with the Grogan team, I would have probably lost as well. But that's more of an irration issue. Yeah, I think the Grogan team would have lost that as well. Like, it's not that the Grogan would have done much more damage. That is actually fine. As long as we kill this thing on the right, kind of good to go, I guess. Yeah, he does have a good bit of damage on that, but that's why you have a chilling. Chilling damage. Mr. Krabs. I'm looking a little pinkish. Yeah, that's true. I think it's still the sunburn. But it's kind of funny. With certain light, it looks more, and with other light, it looks less. Also, Grogan team is in the end a little bit less RNG because you have the anti-revive coming for you. That is definitely true. We got Hamburg with a Pyrimer, thank you very much. Now that's actually kind of fast. I forgot about that Tian lane for a second, to be honest. Is he gonna lap me? Nope. Don't try this at home while having -5 on the base speed. He was actually faster. Ooh, he was faster, but he did not land properly. That's actually quite lucky, not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm gonna do the challenge RTA after rush. The inting version. I'm still surprised about people just going absolute 0 will runes on their whole team. Like, any aggression just starts off with an S2 then, right? Plus, you add a lot less RNG to the mix. Because the way that this team loses is me hitting will runes and not stripping things. Okay, these kind of teams, because of the Amduet, I cannot hit. So then you would need to have will runes on the whole team, which this team still has. You could potentially make the Leah and the truffle thing on will as well, but then you need a very fast shield set somewhere else, which kind of makes the whole team a lot harder to rune. Because then you need your shield set probably on the aggression. And with the shield set on the aggression, you're probably looking more towards a Escher than, or Kabila rather than doing this. Well, that's also a thing. If your runes ain't making it, this team, it is free-to-play-ish by units. Sure, there's a Leah in there and that kind of stuff, but more free-to-play than LD5s, let's call it that way. But you still need good runes for this. It's not that you can do this team without any good runes, no. Imagine having 2 Valeskas. Some people. Some freaking people. This is also one of those teams that Grogan is a lot better, because if Grogan at least kills something, but not the thing on the right, like, yeah, exactly this. So Grogan would have gotten the extra turn over there and would have actually killed the Gojo. So for that reason, I would say that Grogan in this case is a lot better. I gotta be fair where I gotta be fair, right? Let's actually kill you first, because I think you procced into having your passive back. It is nice, though, that this chilling is that crazy fast that he takes 4 turns on like a crazy fast tick and then just starts lapping shit. Maybe I should put speed artifacts on the chilling, though, because most of the time he does hit on Death Break. I'm not sure about that, but that could be an option. All right, this one I can actually do like this. This one you would need a Songshan Lao for, otherwise the more starts being annoying. Damn, that's some... okay. Never seen that actually, a full damage Fire Jin, aka Kai. Not sure if that's actually good enough to kill things normally, but... look dangerous. Same as this. Against Samath, I'd way rather use the Grogan, to be honest. Because if I misstrip on one of the 2 right now, or just don't land Death Breaks, or I don't kill some shit. Like, if it looks like this, I'm gonna win, guaranteed. Like, ain't no way I'm losing this. But if I miss a few Death Breaks, it could be tricky. Your Vanessa just one-shot you? Nice! Don't hit my Vanessa, mate. Oh wait, both guildies. They're both high up. Good old guildies. T and Langer. I think we can actually clear that with this team. Okay, that's more of a trap than I was expecting. In that case, I think we lose. Maybe I should have saved yours too. No, if we critted that. Ah, damn it. Yeah, I did not actually check like how much off tune he was, but that's... you are decently fast now. Ah, okay, you're not that fast. That's probably the issue. Too much of a trap. That's the thing with Leos. A lot of the Leo comps are just straight up traps. Which does make a lot of sense. This thing could be fast on that Zhongshan Lao thingy. This is also one of those cases. Grogan is a lot better than Leah, I guess. Well, if you cleared in one hit, like the whole team, then still kind of same, right? Oh no, wait, actually, the unit comes back right now. And you probably trigger enough to get bar to the Nobara, so it would live a second try and blah, blah, blah. These are actually a little bit annoying. killed your Aya. I think your Aya probably killed itself while trying to do damage on shields. But she was dealing more damage to herself rather than the shield of the enemy. Like, that's a way that an Aya tends to die. Jesus, this guy is high up. Let's see. I kind of want to see how fast it is. I guess he will outspeed me, kind of. Yep, does outspeed. Okay, then that is an issue. Well, if my Tiana's just willed, it's not an issue whatsoever right away. Should it just for this particular one? Yeah, because I think I will fight this dude a bunch more times. It's actually not that difficult to make this on a will set. Oh, not you. Why Tiana no relic? Because of lazy reasons, I guess. If he takes down my attack buff, is that an issue? Ew, that's actually kind of bad. Because now he has that stupid barrier. Okay, not the easiest of teams out there, even with that. Mainly because the Grogan just doesn't kill right away. Well, we definitely have to farm that guy a few more times if we want to make it anywhere. Lots of creative teams today. Thanks for the skip. Hey, don't mention it. Now I'm gonna look what defense you have. Also, I have no clue what your name is, to be honest. Because a lot of people don't have the same Twitch name as in-game name. Which one was it? One of these. Well, these Lucifer comps I definitely don't feel like hitting. They are very easy to beat, but you need to make some tanky stall-ish team, whatever. Ooh, that doesn't happen too often. Actually stripped and pushed back. But then derped. And then died. But man, this guy is crazy far up. Let me fight him 16 times in a row, please. I guess that no one is hitting his shit. Gandalf and Christina still OP. Is what it seems. This one we can actually do. Well, we have to do it like this, though. But that's fine. Galleon was a good Galleon. Yeah, that thing just does stupid for damage. Smath Triton, Asima, Isis right now, what do you think? Not the worst, I would say. I actually wanted to change one thing to you as well, which was... I want to put you. You. I want you to do damage on wind. Do we have some wind plus speed up? Yeah, that's exactly what I'm having over here, right? Yeah. Only question is, does it oh wait, this is the wrong team. Would I with that still outspeed the other one? I'm kind of not sure. Nah, maybe. Well, the thing is, like, you just kind of tend to survive this shit. That's my main issue. Yeah, the speed between left and right is kind of similar-ish, so... This one did die, but if they're very tanky, they can actually survive it. Well, if they do survive, it's not the end of the world neither. I just have to use you to also hit on that, and then we have to eat the hit of the more, and then we go from there, right? But Leah's actually working pretty well. Sure, if you have replacements and you can do better, use the better. But it works pretty well. Is Leah better than a Wind Legolas, though? Well, against Vanessa teams, I kind of would say so. Man, there's a lot of guildies in this one. That's a guildie, that's a guildie. Selectium isn't here. Pretty much my whole guild is in this one. I must say, for RNG reasons, this one is a lot better with the Grogan as well. But it's still doable with this. We just have to death break the Gazelle. That's the only must. As long as we death break the Gazelle, we can win after, always. Well, maybe if the Chilling was stunned, I could have lost that still. That could be a little bit tricky. That's the Trapperino. How fast is this Chilling? Plus 232 or something. Thank you, Galleon, for fixing your mistake. The Chilling is actually not the hard one to rune in that team. The hard one to rune in that team is the Erussian. Also this, there's a lot more room for RNG with this kind of comp. Because now you have double revive coming at your ass. Which could always be dangerous, of course. I was hoping I would push back enough. This thing is gonna hurt right now. Exactly like that. Would you mind not doing that? They do mind doing that. So yeah, this is kind of the thing, like, if RNG goes bad, Grogan is better. Well, also, straight up Zongchen Lao is better, because rather than just pushing them back, you actually freaking stun them. It's like, sure, take a turn, man. Oh, wait, you can't. GG. So, the Zongchen Lao is also already a pretty big upgrade. Like, whatever you put in here, like, you could put a Leah in here, of course, as well. That would be a nice upgrade as well. But since I knew that people in the comment section would complain about the Zongchen Lao if I only replaced the Grogan, I replaced both. Kind of want to see if this is even doable to hit for me. I think it might be. Yeah, this is actually very hittable for me. It is by the fact if they start proccing out, it could be kind of bad, but... in most cases, it does actually kind of work. But yeah, it's just the issue that we have one guy in the league that is like 120 points ahead. It does not really help me. Oh, that's pretty darn bad. Wow, that's a proper Amduit. Pushback stun on 4 debuffs. Impressive, impressive. I guess someone sacked something from the rune event. 26, oh, that's not a rune event. But that's a good rune, though. Can we potentially clear this quickly? I think that this might actually clear this quite quickly. What def does the first guy have? A whole bunch of LD's nonsense. That's what he has. That's actually quite a fast clear, not gonna lie. Yeah, way faster clear than I expected. Okay, faster clear than I expected. I should have used an S2 earlier. He does have a Christine, that thing on the right, plus a Zongchen Lao, plus... what else was there? Kai. Whole bunch of annoying shits. Wait, what was it? Oh yeah, it's a light Gandalf with that. So light Gandalf, Kai, Zongchen Lao, and Christine. So 3 LD5 team. Yeah, Christine and Zongchen Lao are still pretty much best units you can get for defense. We got Obama with a Raider! Hope you had some fun with that Maxa Rush, or, well, not Rush, Winks. Good luck on the rush, thank you. Well, there's one guy with like this crazy defense in here that's like 120 points above everyone else. Which I don't think I'll overtake. A little bit too much for me. What's he running? He's running this thing, the Christine plus Gandalf plus Kai plus a Zongchen Lao. And then the Zongchen Lao Swift. So the Zongchen Lao Swift is actually an opener where you can just simply Tiana it, but the Gandalf did survive my Grogan. So I guess it's minus Dark particular. And we're trying out some Leah. Yeah, I think that team is actually pretty doable because it actually doesn't have a strip. So if you go in with a full team of full will runes, like what's it really gonna do, right? You just need enough buffs that the Kai doesn't mess you up. Trinity, Laura, Dark Magmi, Guzelle with 200 points ahead. Oh yeah, that's... If it's fast, then that's definitely dangerous, yeah. I guess that's 14-0, I guess. No, we mean the name. The name is 14-0. Also, I can't find that dude, man. Like, I only found the rank 1 guy once in 37 minutes. Which is also just like, that's the weird thing with Arena Rush. And it's always been weird. How often you get found on a list, or not at all. Well, we missed the death break on the right, so if you start proccing, we could have issues. Okay, that kind of means issues regardless. I think what I'm gonna do is kill you with that. As one stunner. Personal sacrifice. Well, at least it doesn't kill... Oh, it actually doesn't kill shit. What the fuck? I expect a lot more damage there. I did have a different defense runed up, or I do have a different defense runed up, but since I'm not gonna get rank 1 in this rush, I think I might just hide it and use it for the next. I'm really liking this team. This team just has so much flair to it. It's not the fastest of teams out there, but... Oh wait, I should have hit on that one, because that one I do know is easier to target. Okay, that's a little bit of an issue. Let's just do this on you. And... The right one is squishier out of the two. This would just take a little bit longer. As long as the Adriana doesn't get frozen, there's pretty much no chance he would win, ever. Plus, that Siri on the right starts doing an ungodly amount of damage. Ooh, that's a perfect moment to do this. Uh-huh. Do we hit these? We do hit these, but we have to hit these without the Leah. That's definitely a thing, like towards the top 10-ish, you see a lot more teams that would be counted by not having will runes. Damn, oh, he removed the speed buff. Ah. Okay, in that case... I think I'll start off with a stun. You would go for pushbacks, but... Oh, you actually do go for stun as well. It's not the worst, actually. That's also a thing with the Grogan. If things hit the fan and RNG goes bad, you can decide to start off with an S3, which is just sometimes really nice. Okay, I think I get lapped by the Triton. Yep. But if we sneeze this one to death, it's good. Death break it, and you did. 8k per hit. In current in-game strategy for Giants is the best. No. Just look guides on YouTube. In-game strategy guide is most likely terrible. Like legit, I don't even know what is in there, but I can already claim it terrible. I would follow the guides that I placed in there. You have like a lot of different levels, rune quality, units, and all of that kind of good stuff in there. Oh, I guess that phantom can hit me back. Why is no one hitting the rank 1 guy? Can no one find that? Oh, finally, we found his ass. Yeah, this Gandalf is really fucking slow, and there's for super fucking tanky. It's so weird that they kind of buffed him where his skill does not work like it used to be. Because before, when he was stunned, you could at least just straight up kill him. So people were complaining about a nerf, but isn't it just actually straight up a buff? The fight is a bit wonky for my liking, though. That is definitely a true thing. But yeah, I would still claim Gandalf very freaking strong for defense. It's easier for your Pong offense right now. Yeah, I think it's easier for some, harder for some others. That is definitely true. I'm nearly killing that right away. Wait, I wonder, can I just straight up kill this right now? Yep. Wait, this we can Zaiross. Okay, we did miss on the left, but rest of it should all die, so it's kind of fine. And now we can do Purian damage! 20k for fucking no death break, no nothing. I'm in love with Purian damage, man. That thing is just fun. I want to use a little bit more Leah, but since it's just off will, I have too much issues against all of the Kais and the Watts and those kind of things. And what's noticeable in higher ranks is that you have a lot of Jins. Yeah, Kaiba's 100% getting legend in this one. Like, there's no doubt for that. So therefore, I'm also not really stressing about getting the highest rank or that kind of stuff right now. Otherwise, I would have switched defense by now because my defense is actually kind of getting farmed. And I also stress less for making the fastest calls and that kind of stuff. Doing a little bit more of a chill rush. Everyone runs that more Jin shit. Yeah, there's a lot of that right now. Ooh, a lot of resistance. Yeah, Prajana is also a little bit more annoying for Leah. You don't have the double hit. And you get slowed, therefore your Leah just loses damage output by a long slide. Woof, no damage. But Leah's still pretty good for this. I'm not sure if I would use Leah over a Legolas though. Yeah, we find him again. Oh wait, I forgot about that. I'm an idiot. You need the whole team on will. I actually did forget about that. Wait, is there another team that I have that the whole team is on will? I think I have no full will teams, do I? I should make some team full will, huh? I would also love to send this, but the issue is that you just messed this up. If that was not the case, then it would have been pretty easy, actually. How about this? Yeah, I could see this working. I could see this working. Wait, he just switched? You fucking stream sniping son of a bitch. Motherfucker! He just switched. Wow. I guess that this is a lot easier, to be honest. Why the hell would you switch if you're like legit fucking... Oh wait, this guy... Wait, what is this guy's running? I guess all you need is a Gandalf. Like all of these Gandalf bitches complaining that Gandalf no longer working. Gandalf plus one other LD is already getting you crazy results. I cannot hit that guy properly. That's double Aya food? That is very true though. I do have double Aya ruined up actually. Yo, keep this defense, man. I'll murder it. I think that's your worst mistake, switching. Because now suddenly you die in 3 seconds. And you're worth a lot of points for me. This one I cannot do because my unit is not fast enough. It would only work if I make Purian move in front of Tiana. Yeah, then it would actually work. Maybe I should do that regardless. Well, then I lose the crit buff. But do I give a shit about the crit buff? No, I don't. I would lose damage on the Purian though, but do I really care about the Purian damage? Not really. Well, it's fun though. The erosion is 235. Definitely quite the active rush. These things are also just pretty food. I would just want to hit the high guys. It's kind of funny. Total speed? I don't know what the fucking total speed is on that thing. I guess that this thing is pretty darn fast as well. But what's your base? 101. I guess that my Tiana could be outspeeding that. Right? Right. Wait, did I one-shot the Leo without a death break? Okay! What the fuck? What the actual fuck was that? Maybe it's some kind of Leo that's like full-on rage damage or violent damage to hopefully kill something that's... If people go in with like this Nem style of a... Like some people go in with like what's called Nem Megans or Nem Camillas, and then a Vio Leo would actually kill that. I think it was kind of the play for that, which does make sense. I kind of like that idea, actually. Because if you run Valeska, like, why the hell would you need a tanky Leo? You just need shit to die and then your Valeska to clean up, so... I kind of like that, actually. Yeah, Kaiba made a huge mistake switching, man. Like, he went from a very hard to clean team to a very easy to clean team, in all honesty. And the other guy, I haven't found him yet, but he's double IF food. Uh-oh. My RNG today is kinda ass. But... units did not really do the right thing. And now we just... choop them and choop them again. Today your RNG is always... kinda true, kinda true, kinda true. Drop B3 to C3. Damn. Man, give me the fucking ranked one guy. Murder that ranked one guy. Yeah, this week seems pretty active. Surprisingly. Do not murder you. I want to find you. I haven't found you a single time, Mr. Willens. Well, I'm also murdering Kaiba, so... whoever gets on my list gets murdered, okay? Deal? Deal. It's always funny that a lot of the people that are high in the rush itself are also here in chat. Maybe for primary you'll skip you. We all the homies? Yep. Yeah, that's always kind of fun about rushing here on stream. Like a lot of these names I see in here, I also see in chat. Either you are guts, but I don't understand guts. Me neither. French, what a language. You will not see me in game because of shit. That's also an option. Glad that we're in a French guild. Yeah, who the fuck would have done that? Wait, I'm already in a French guild for like 3 or 4 years or something. Is it that long? I think it's been kind of that long. I'm also legit just using the worst team just to give more showcase value to this team. Irration is also a Zog for landing his shit. But it's kind of funny, when we had a Leah meta, everyone was rocking minus light on their defense, but nowadays not that many people rock minus light on defense anymore. Is Origin considered French? Yeah, it's... well, it's getting less French and more international, but I think we still have, I would say 20 out of 30 French at least. Probably it's more. Oh, that could be an issue. Let's see if that is an issue. Oh, if you start proccing like that, it's definitely issue material. Don't proc again. Thank you. That is the thing I like on chilling over a Kabila. Chilling damage as one is just stupid. I could farm this guy down. I kind of have to see who in my list is like very close to edge G3. And I always love to go, like, the moment someone is edge G3, and I know it, I just go for 4 or 5 hits in the last second, and then I just tell them, don't fucking hit me. Leah animation is crazy fast though. You put back the Jin, careful. Wait, you mean the Song Shan Lao? The Jin was already there, right? What's the best pack for crystals? Yeah, probably daily, yeah. And after that, you gotta check like the pack value. Sometimes there's pack for like $100 and then 3.6k crystals, and some of them they're less. So you gotta buy the ones with the 3.6k crystals if you care about the crystal intake. Kaba! Oh, he put that thing back. Yeah, putting that thing back actually makes it worse for me. Which was the one that I wanted to try? I wanted to try this one. Damn, he fast. Wait, did I put max speed on this? Oh no, I probably went some weird 555 because these things aren't in tune anyways otherwise. Right? Yes, 555. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Do I have anything else that would kind of clear this? No, not really. If this thing was fast, it would have. But his team is so specific that you normally don't really see this kind of shit. Just need something full will runes, and I don't have a single team with will runes, actually. Loki, would you be able to... I kind of want to see if this works. The shields kind of make it annoying though, but... maybe I should kill Gandalf first, actually. Debuff May! Thank you. Double thank you. Wait, how did he not do the passive? Yeah? Yeah? Trying for legend? No, I have no way to get legend against these guys that are so crazy high up. Oh, is this an issue? Nope. He already used it. Ah, okay, I guess. This guy is not close to edge G3. Otherwise I would have kicked him out. Well, let's still lower this guy because it's funny. You have this one. Okay, I'm just confused if this thing... is that an unruned kind of style of Leo if he just died without a death break last time around? Because it also did do no damage. Hey, say, quick trivia question. Hit me up. How many times does the enemy water Gandalf play? All of them. How's your Galleon so consistent? You just gotta give the Galleon a lot of love. And the moment you said it, you gotta jinx it, huh? You just had to jinx it. No, just kidding. Not your fault, but you are the one to blame. I'll break it. Okay. Rank 4. Runes. Oh, yeah, runes. Rune showcase. I think I'll only showcase the important team, which was the new team. If you want to check out the other teams, check out a different video. So, this is what I had for the Eretion. Gotta be fast with speed increasing effects. This is what I had for the chilling. Gotta be... Well, you don't have to be speed increasing effects, but you gotta go will somewhere, or you gotta will on this, and then you gotta go shield somewhere else. So I went shield on this one, also speed increasing effects, and then shielder over here, so therefore I did not have the will on this. With the Zongxinlao, it's a lot easier because he just has way higher base speed. And then you can put will and shield in one unit. And then this was the Leah, which is just 180, decent crit rate, or like 70 crit rate, decent crit damage, decent attack, and then also speed increasing effects, plus a little bit of crit damage, too focused kind of style. And then this thing is apparently more damage than my plus 12 relic. Made it to G3 for the first time. Congrats. And then for the other teams, well, we used that Zaiross a decent bit. I like Zaiross. And then this was the Grogan, and the Grogan looks the same in all of these.
Thanks for watching. If you would like to see more guides, join the Discord and check out the content tab for the guide video archive, which contains all of the guides that you might need. Hope to see you there.